Hello everyone, welcome to this pre-spin or pre-cycle warm-up stretch. This is just going to be a quick one to warm up the main muscle groups, but please do check out my post-ride stretches. I've got like 2 or 3 classes that I'll leave a link to down below, so when you get back from your ride or back from your spin class, you can stretch it out with a more leisurely style class. We're going to get straight into it today. We're going to start standing. You're going to send one foot in front, flex the foot, and then bend the back knee. So we've got this kind of half crouching position. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, sweeping the arms down, maybe reach for the toes and then back up. So we're going to just flow through this a few times, just to feel that stretch in the back of your straight leg. Just gently warming up the hamstrings. And all of the stretches today are going to be kind of flowing, just because it's a little bit nicer to warm up that way rather than with long static holds. So it's a little more active and dynamic. Make sure that foot is flexed so you even feel the stretch in the calf a little bit as you go a little bit lower maybe. Wonderful. And then we're going to switch it over here. So straighten the other leg, flex the toes, bending the back knee just slightly, sweeping down and then up. So just go as low as feels accessible for you today. If you are feeling a bit stiff, maybe from previous classes or previous rides, just edge into that sensation. And where you feel the resistance, I want you to kind of flow over it. So each time, maybe it gets a little more comfortable as the muscles begin to warm and lengthen, preparing us for our class or our ride. Wonderful. Good. We're going to warm up our back next. So next one, reaching up. Let's come into about a bit wider than hip width. Take it from the side. As you inhale, reaching the arms up and back. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, crossing the arms over, chin to chest. Inhale, open up, soften the knees, maybe take a little back bend. Exhale, cross the arms the opposite way round in the back. In your own time. So as you inhale, you really want to extend, look up. And as you exhale, rounding, doing that stretch through the back body. It's almost like a standing cat-cow position. So inhale to extend the front side, exhale to round the back. Keep flowing with the breath so it's a more kind of mindful practice. Good, and then as you inhale, this time taking your arms out wide, we're going to bend the elbows in line with the shoulder. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, we're going to find a little twist, so opposite elbow to opposite knee, and then down. Good, and opposite side. So working a little bit on balance. It's going to help warm up the core, help warm up the hips just a touch, but also finding a nice rotation, which can be quite nice for our spine, because when we're on our bike or on a spin class, we don't really do twisting with the upper body. So it can be quite nice just to loosen it off so we don't get too stiff there. Nice. So nice and controlled. See if you can bring that knee all the way up to the elbow. Good to find connection through the core as well. One thing on like a long ride or a hard spin class, posture can suffer when we get kind of lazy through our core and stabilizing ourselves. So hopefully this helps. Nice. And then the final two are quite dynamic. You're going to need a chair or a wall for this one. So you're either going to bring your hand onto a chair or a wall, and then sending the leg back and forwards. So I want you to really feel that connection to your glute. So it's a slight swing, but you're also using that glute just to take it back a little further, firing up the glutes. Whew. Also, when that leg comes forward, you get a little extra hamstring stretch. Wonderful. Good to get the blood flowing as well. Wonderful. Good. And then let's do the opposite side. So switch it on over, ground through the foot, forward and back. So as you send that leg back, you feel a little squeeze of the glute. Perfect. You want to fire that up. It's usually quite apparent which side feels tighter than the other. It's just a nice way to highlight where maybe your tight spots are, and then after your ride or your class, you can work towards finding balance on both sides. So if you're tighter on one side, doesn't necessarily mean you need to go harder. You just need to spend a little more time in the stretches on that side. Wonderful, good. Final one. I'm going to turn around here. We're going to take the leg out to the side. So either you can use a wall or a chair, taking one leg across and then out. Again, feeling your side part of your hip glute warm up. Keeping the leg straight. Maybe recommend taking a little bend in your standing leg. Good. And then switching it over. So finding lots of warmth and space in those hips. Preparing your body either for your spin class or your ride. So it's less of a shock on the body, it's a little more, I don't know, inviting of your ride. Wonderful, good. And then come to a standing position, bring your feet about hip width. Stand up tall, take a big breath in. As you exhale, hands down to your heart. Thank you so much for sharing this mini warm-up with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your ride, enjoy your spin class, and make sure you check out our post-ride stretches below. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on another one.